One, two, three. One, two, three. Let's go.
Too good to you. Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and somebody is taking your love for granted because I was listening to this song and they had me singing this. But anyways, like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Okay, thank you to those of you who have already liked, subscribed, and commented. I fucking love that shit. Please keep it coming. Okay, and if you want to contribute to the channel or get a personal reading, you can just go down to the description box. My Amazon wishlist link is down there. Just email me and I'll get back to you with the details on a personal reading. Geez, you would think I would be good at saying that by now, but I'm just not. Not at all. Okay, so this is for the air signs, for the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Like, I don't know. Are you feeling like kind of spacey right now? Because it just happened when I came to the air signs. It was just like air. No, but maybe it's good for y'all to be in this, like, you know, giddy, just not too much on your mind type of energy right now. Like, that's really good for you. Like, if you're there, like, keep that going. Okay, Spirit really likes that, how you've just been going with the flow. Like, you've been on some water sign shit. Okay, so oh look, Mama Wata, some water sign shit. Okay, it says naked, so I'm gonna read it, of course. So it says goddess of emotional nakedness. That's what Mama Wata is. Excuse me. So her element is water. Okay. Mama Wata and her sisters live in the Ipokpa River in Benin City, Nigeria. So it says, but the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mama Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. So you have like great clairvoyance, okay, and healing powers. It says, hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Okay, air signs. So this is what I was saying. You've been acting different, okay, but in a good way. Like, you've really been, because air signs, you know, they can be very guarded when they're in their shadow energy, you know, very guarded, very sneaky, just really, and like total control freaks. I mean, I don't know if that goes away because I could be a little control freakish too, but I'm a Pisces, so this is what I'm saying. Like, this that they're describing, I could definitely relate to. Okay, you guys are just getting more in touch with your emotional side. Okay, it says being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent and start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Okay, have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. So stop people pleasing. That's what Spirit does not want you doing. It says, speak your truth, share your story, cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others, and become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. Okay, so become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Sometimes it's part of life, and don't be worried about making other people feel uncomfortable because you don't make them feel. Okay. And also, what was I gonna say? Okay, so it also said to develop, what did it say? So I don't want to like quote it wrong. Okay, it says cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. That can be a thing that shadow air signs have a problem with. You know, you guys are just like, one of my ex air friends was like, That's the problem. You're too busy feeling and I'm too busy thinking. Okay? So try not to have that. Try not to approach people with that kind of mentality, because it's basically saying, I don't give a fuck about how you feel. And me, as a water sign, that's very important that you care about how I feel, because I'm always going to care about how you feel and what you're going through. I'm never going to just glaze over anybody's feelings. Maybe that's the empath in me, but hey, you have to have, it takes courage and bravery to be empathetic to people who are not empathetic to you, to show your feelings even though they're a hard ass person or whatever. They're trying to act like they're so hard, these people, but they're not. But don't let nobody judge your emotional reactions to anything, because you did the work. They didn't fucking do no work to get you to where you are right now. So no, their opinion of your work, it does not matter, because you have the courage and bravery to go and listen deeply. You get your messages from God, okay? Directly from God, you get your messages, and you need to accept that about yourself, and anyone who's not willing to participate in your self-acceptance can get the fuck on. Okay, because if they can't accept you, they probably can't accept themselves either, or don't even know themselves. So fuck that. You're following this sacred plan, okay, air signs, and you guys are doing it with ease and grace. That's what Spirit wants you to know. And they're like, don't be afraid to, cry or feel your feels, because who's to tell you what's wrong and right? You've been getting told what was wrong and right your whole life. Look at this, came out while I was saying it. Signs and reminders. You may be having a lot of old emotions and old situations coming back up, but that's only so that anything that might be boiling back up inside of you after you feel like you have done the shadow work, then there's something on that thing that you're not really looking at objectively, because it's still kind of sensitive to you and it still jars an emotional reaction. Some of it, you just need to have an emotional reaction to it, and then it will go away, because it could be something you've been trying to block out your whole time. This whole time, it'll bring you harmony and bring you to a real resolution if you go ahead and handle whatever it is that Spirit keeps bringing to your attention, because I feel like there's something, but they're bringing all of these things up to get you back to an emotional state, because somebody pushed all of these emotions out of you when you were younger and tried to make you feel like vulnerability was not freedom. If you were vulnerable, you was a pussy or something. Fuck that, and fuck them. They was a pussy. That's why they was trying to project it all over you. The Earth guides don't like that shit. Let me tell you the attitude. The attitude that I just felt. I spit. My bad. Yeah, but see, just make sure that you're holding your composure, because everything's on divine time, okay? And you know this. You know that you are knee deep in this spiritual plan that's made for you, and it's all happening in divine time. So it's you have plenty of time to learn the things that you need to learn. I know that if you listen to the woke news is what I like to call it. That's what I call YouTube. YouTube is the news. If you want some real information. A lot of people feel like YouTube is watered down now, because they don't really let you talk about everything that they used to let you talk about. And I'm sure there's lots of other websites, that are better. If you know of some better websites with the truth, email me. I would love to see some truth. But anything I want to know, I could watch anything. I could watch a bunch of fake shit. Spirit gonna be like, oh, that's real. Oh, I was watching this interrogation video. I done seen everything the bitch done to these kids. She was lying her motherfucking ass off. So make sure that you are constantly in a state of expecting miracles, though. You might be looking for romance and connections right now at the bottom of the deck. You could be looking for that. Spirit said, stop looking. Seriously, stop looking, because looking is giving off an energy of chasing, okay? They said looking is giving off an energy of chasing, and whatever you chase will only run away from you. You have to manifest the love that you deserve. The commercial set and wherever they go, productivity is key. So make sure that you're not doing wasting your time doing a bunch of shit that is not really productive to your life. Like, don't slip back into, some of you may have had like an old type of life, where that was not really that productive. Like, I know I did. I hung out with a lot of fucking do nothings, a lot of people that really don't have any dreams. And then, not only do they have the nerve to not have any dreams, but they want to shit all over any dreams that you have because they don't have any. So, just make sure that you're taking charge and action and maintaining charge, and that you're not doing anything that really don't make no sense. There's something going on with your inner child, though, something that you need to face on an emotional level. I'm saying that because it's at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, something with your inner child and friendships and unions. You might not be friends with none of the people that you used to be friends with right now. Like, you might be at the place where you just fucking dumped all your friends because they was all trash and none of them bitches or niggas was friends. And that's a good place to be at. That is the most quiet, most peaceful place you'll find yourself at, okay? But I mean, it's kind of hard too, though, because you get used to being able to just call and be like, girl, let me tell you, or like, oh, this and this and this happened, just someone you can call and vent to. But really, God wants you to build up that relationship, that rapport with him. Even though he's seen everything that happened, God still likes to talk to you. God likes to talk to you. Like, he likes to have conversations with you. You're his child. That's like if you live with your mom and you never talk to her, like, because God's always living with you. And God wants to introduce, this chain of seemingly effortless grace and beauty, like this constant reality is what I want to say, of seemingly effortless grace and beauty, that you not only deal with everything with this grace and beauty, but that you're only seeing this grace and beauty in others, because people mirror you, your reality, it mirrors you. So if you keep running into shit you don't like, it's because that is something there is within you. Like, anything that stirs your feelings in a negative way is something that you still need to deal with, or something that you're currently dealing with, okay? But as long as you keep seeking balance, your broken heart will always be healed, okay? You're feeling like you lost some sort of love, or like you're waiting for your star-crossed lover. Okay. So you are aware that you are supposed to have a divine counterpart this lifetime, and you're just like, getting bored and getting anxious, like, okay, I'm ready. Like, what more do I need to do, God? Just go with the flow. That's all you need to do. And just know they're on their way. Like, I know my boo is on his way. Like, he is just, I don't know what he's waiting for or what he's still going through on his end, but it doesn't matter. I know that it's being orchestrated and it's going to happen right at the right moment. In my ears, I know it's just, I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know I'll be, why don't I know the words? Okay, I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it in. I'll be good. So, it says, warning, you may have overstepped someone's boundaries or reversed, and work hard for your goals. But it was in reverse. I don't feel like you've overstepped anyone's boundaries recently, or that there's anyone even in your energy overstepping your boundaries. It's all just old things. If there's anything that you're thinking on, you're just thinking on them wrong. You need to just change your perspective on however you're looking at whatever it is that's on your mind. Like, whatever has got you feeling emotionally naked, like, that's something that you need to explore. Like, keep going with that. Go through it instead of trying to go around it. Tell me what you know about dreams. Tell me what you know about night terrors. Nothing. So you could be having dreams. You could be having nightmares. He said you don't really care about the trials of tomorrow, rather lay awake in a bed full of sorrow. So you're dwelling on this thing, and it's kind of interrupting your manifestations for tomorrow. You have to Claim what you want in life, facing the wild world and knowing your self-worth with courage and intuition, okay? You are creating karma every single day that you're doing that. I got from the snow leopard. You're creating this like amazing karma, this amazing future for yourself, and you might not see it now, but you're on the pursuit of happiness. You need to just know that everything that shines ain't always going to be gold, and you'll be fine once you just keep on getting it in. Just keep on getting it in. You'll be good, because you are a creature that has dual natures, okay? And you want this. You want to have this closeness with family and still have your spirituality, and that doesn't always work out. And guess what? Family ain't always family, okay? It says choose to dive deep into the world of dreams. So here they are with these dreams again. These people that you're dreaming about, they're giving you warnings about these people. If you're having dreams and you're recognizing the people, you're being warned about what's going on. Write your dreams down and go back and read them things. They're very interesting, okay? Mine are very, very interesting. You can create anything that you choose, though. Like, you are a master manifester. You can create anything you want. Your soul chose to come here to have a stable, solid, loving, growth-oriented relationships, okay? Not just relationships with yourself. I mean, the relationship with yourself, but these relationships your soul came here to have with others too, okay? Let me breathe. So you need to make sure that you're staying in constant connection with source or God or whatever, you call the one true creator. And just so that you can experience the fullness and abundance that, is possible in this realm. Like, it's time to set your soul free, okay? Right now, you're learning to jump the hurdles of life with ease. That's why it seems like these tests, these thoughts, these things keep coming back to you, because God wants it to be like nothing, to jump over that. He's trying to build up your strength, okay? He's building on your foundation right now. That's why it's called a foundation, because when you fall down, before when you would fall down, you used to feel like you had to fall back on someone or you needed somebody to talk to. You don't need that. That's why he builds your foundation up strong, so that if you fall back by yourself, you're still going to stand up on your 2 feet, and you're going to have faith that this happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You need to walk your path with courage. And you're very good at convincing others to get things done. You're very crafty in that way, but you can be a real introvert too. But you need to do some introspection, like embrace whatever it is that you consider to be your weakness or, darkness within you, because that's just a judgment that you're giving to yourself. And judgment is not your job. I mean, yes, if you're going to judge someone, you should judge yourself, but you should be just as nice with yourself as you are with others. Like, if somebody is standing right there, you're not going to judge them as harshly. You know what I'm saying? But if, it doesn't mean you're not going to judge them, but you might change your words around or whatever. And that's what you need to do when you're talking to yourself. You need to change your words around and make shit sound much nicer to yourself, so that you can deal with that shit and you can get in the habit of comforting yourself. But you're not comforting yourself alone. You're being helped. Spirit comforts you too when you get like this. Look, it says teaches you to stick to your word and understand hidden meanings of others' words. So other people's words could be cutting you, now that you're in your emotional state. Other people's words could be hitting you, could be hitting different, could be sounding different, and you're just like, okay, I see what you're saying, Spirit. Because Spirit's like the best way, that the best teacher is really experience. This is facts. You don't realize how many teachable moments you've been through, okay? But don't let it take away your social curiosity or make you start thinking that humanity is just predictable, because life is still unpredictable, okay? You need to change your perception and have patience in your own growth, okay? And in the building up of your own courage. That's what the chicken is talking about. Spirit is really talking to you, air signs. They got stuff to say. Yes, and this is perfect right here. You are regal and mighty, okay? You are a king or a queen, like, once you master your emotions, you become the empress or the emperor. Okay, you become more stable, more, graceful about yourself. Now you're not just dealing with anyone and doing anything. You know that you're important, you special out here. Let me get a couple of these. Damn, since I dropped some. Damn, no, I don't do that. If I grabbed it, that's what they want me to use. Hold up, let me get this card. All right. I don't know why Spirit wants me to address like cheap dudes. The song said feed a bitch pizza. I mean, I get it. I get the concept of feeding a bitch pizza just to see if, she willing to eat pizza, or like, will you eat a $5 pizza? But like, this is not so much addressing the dudes as it is addressing the women. Don't be ungrateful because a dude is going to take you out and get you some pizza. You should be grateful because before that dude came out to take you to get some pizza, no dude's asked you to go get nothing. Okay? So Spirit's saying you need to stop judging whoever you're trying to date by what they have, because people will surprise you, in the growth that they can make in such a little bit of time. For all you know, there's something that you got to teach that man to make that man the best man he ever would have been to anybody. Okay? Sometimes you got to work with a man, or sometimes you have to work with that woman and teach her a little bit of things to make that woman or that man perfect for you. Okay? Gratitude, Spirit. That was for somebody. Yeah, look. The devil. Like, you just know that you're not a puppet. You're meant to break these chains. You're meant to break these generational curses in your family, And for you, it seems that being very emotional and being, very open and fluid with the way that you're living your life has been an issue. There's been a lot of, addiction, depression, mental health issues going on in your family. I mean, yes, every family technically has, that history of mental illness. I'm not a licensed physician or nothing, but there's always a case of some sort of mental illness in lots of families. Okay, but the song saying, want you to see everything, want you to see all of the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars, all of the lights, all of the lights. So you don't have to worry about that. You're finna see all of the lights, my love. You're gonna see everything that is going to be good to you. So even if you are going through something right now, like, do not trip. Spirit is bringing you something better. And if you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. That's what the song just said. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. So, look, and then here's the Knight of Swords talking about these big changes, these big opportunities, okay? Seize the moment, jump in. They're arriving. Don't let them depart without you, type of thing. Look, this romantic proposals that you're wanting, they're coming to you. The song said, I'm on my way, headed up the stairs. And this is the Eight of Wands, which talks about, hasty movement, action. It's about love too. What is this? I don't know what's going on here. But when I started shuffling these wrongs, shuffling this wrong, this is what I see, okay? The Nine of Cups and the motherfucking Empress, because I want you to see all of the lights. You're going to see all of the lights. All your wishes are going to come true. If you just keep on going the way you're going, you are creating magic. You are an alchemist. You are a master manifester. You create the reality that you want to see. And yes, being emotionally available is part of the chains that you need to break in your specific family, okay? Or, in your generations. You don't want to pass that down to your kids or, to the next generation. They could not even be your kids. They could be nieces and nephews, okay? Some of you don't even want kids, but you're going to be an impact on those kids' life and your family, and that's all that is important. You feel like you're tired from this ongoing battle that you keep going through, but it's all lessons. Man, it's all lessons. You're just feeling burdened, but you're not burdened. You're not overburdened or overloaded, because God doesn't do that to people. You're just at a stalemate, low key. Like, there's something that you need to make a choice about. You're at a crossroads, and there's something that you need to move on from. What is it that they need to move on from? You need to move away from these feelings of abandonment. Okay, like you've lost something, like you've lost these people. Like, no, even if people have passed away that were, very important and instrumental in your life, you did not lose them. They guide you right now. Like, whoever you're thinking about that passed and they made a big impact in your life, they guide you right now, every day. Okay, they're never not there. They helped your wheel turn all the way around. They helped you turn your life around. So if you want to think about them in that way. They want you to stop crying over them. I'm about to cry. They want you to want to cry because I like my makeup, but they want you to stop crying over them. Seriously. They want you to move on, like, so you can have this love that you need to have. You did not lose anything, and anything that you do feel was a loss, God's going to return that thing tenfold, 100-fold. So you don't have anything to worry about. Like, you're so good, air signs, okay? That's all I have for you guys. I hope you got something that you needed out of that. Let me pull a room first. So this is Dagas. Dagas says, dawn, breakthrough, awakening, embarking on an enterprise. So yes, see, this is what's happening, okay? The wheel has turned in your favor, and you're going through major breakthroughs, major awakenings right now. So be patient with yourself, and don't be afraid to be naked with yourself and others emotionally, okay? Because that'll get you so far in your journey. You'll jump like hurdles ahead, okay? And look up the angel number 2622. And with that, I'm actually done, okay? I'll see y'all later.